Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the afternoon update. I'm Maggie Lake with macro strategist Craig Shapiro. Hey, Craig, good to see you again.
Good afternoon.
So we were talking a lot this morning about looking for, possible breakouts, whether we're going to get any. I jumped into an interview, came back, and all of a sudden, Russell's up over 1%, Nasdaq's lower. What are you watching?
Yeah, algo's gone wild day here in markets. It's been a crazy dispersion day under the hood. I mean, S&Ps now are down like 8 handles. It's been pretty quiet, but Nasdaq's been underperforming all day, down over 200 points, 80 basis points, and IWM is up 100 basis points. So, close to 2% outperformance there, and then some of the factors that we look at, growth, value, momentum, et cetera, are also seeing wide dispersion. You have a big rotation out of growth into value today, close to 700 basis points of outperformance there. And then on the sector ETF side, similarly, we have a bunch of ETFs housing stocks up 4% plus, energy stocks up 3-4%. Looking here, and then on the negative side, semis really are pretty weak, down 2%, biotech down 2.5%. ARC growth down 3.5%. So what I'm seeing is just a lot of dispersion, right? It's a lot of uncertainty of what's going to lead us. So I've been talking about this all week. I mean, there's been back and forth, different things have moved, different things have been winners or losers kind of day in, day out as markets have kind of grinded higher. And we kind of touched that 7,000 handle, yesterday. We've been chopping around a little bit ever since. We had claims this morning. It wasn't really too much of a driver. There was some news from the New York Fed on consumer expectations, job intentions, some concerns there about the ability to get a job if you lose your job, and making like 10-year lows on that. So concerns about the low end consumer on there. And then debt delinquencies up to 15%, which is a high since COVID. So, some of the same themes. Tomorrow's a big day. We've talked about it all week. NFP coming out at 8:30, and then Supreme Court likely to make a ruling on tariffs by 10 o'clock. So plenty to cover tomorrow. But I think into today, what we're seeing is a bunch of position squaring and some, people getting ready for tomorrow and for the rest of the month.
Yeah, which makes sense. And somebody in the chat, hey, everybody, good to see you. XY and Salma are getting themselves ready. So it's going to be a fun close. But someone summed it up perfectly. Wild stuff to start 2026. And it feels like that. This has been a week, tons of news. It's interesting you mentioned oil up. I mean, listen, are people just positioning? We don't know. But there are some headlines around that. You mentioned we both saw a lot of chatter about Iran again on X. We've been focused on Venezuela, but protests look like they're spreading there. But we also have all the energy CEOs parading down to Washington. It's like landman in real life, including evidently some wildcatters. That's going to be wild, and a big photo op in addition to all the other news that's out there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, the president has talked about, continuing to get oil prices down, right? I mean, he wants oil down at $50, and he's trying to bring in energy CEOs and convince them that it's time to invest capital down in Venezuela, where, look, cost of production is very inexpensive and margins could be strong there, but the political environment is just so uncertain. And if the idea is to bring on, lower cost capacity in Venezuela to keep oil prices under wraps, how convincing is it going to be for these CEOs to come in there without government support, right? And I think these CEOs see what the tech companies have done and what other companies have done. They go into the White House, they ask for what they want, and the president has done a decent job kind of giving them what they want. So, but I think the government's going to have to make some concessions here with big oil in order to convince them this is the right time to be investing in Venezuela, which is going to have negative implications for shale investment and investing in drilling here. Right, we've already been seeing the rig count come down in the U.S. And drill baby drill is not necessarily good for the U.S. oil-based industry and U.S. employment and U.S. manufacturing. So a lot to go through there on the oil front.
Yeah. Someone asking when's the news coming out? There's a bunch of stuff coming, but I think the two things we've been focused on that have the potential to move markets and there is a lot of noise. Someone else talking about noise versus signal. There's a lot of noise out there. I agree with you. But we have the jobs number at 8:30. And then the other is the Supreme Court ruling. We don't even know if they're going to rule on tariffs, but that's what everyone's focused on. And Craig, that could come any time, by the way. Craig, you made a really interesting point about another basket on the move. Was it a consumer basket you mentioned just before we came on?
Yeah, various banks have just these big baskets of stocks that are thematic in nature, and they just are can be traded in big volumes. And I was pointing out that the biggest winners today that I see are the Goldman Sachs consumer tariff basket and the Trump tariff loser basket, both of which are breaking out to 52-week highs. So under the hood, the equity market is basically saying those tariffs are going away to some degree, right? These are the stocks that would be most negatively impacted if tariffs stayed on. And the fact that they're rallying and rising suggests that equity guys believe that these tariffs in some degree are going away. I think Polymarket has it at north of 75%. So we'll see. The bond market, I think, will be the big tell for tomorrow. It's kind of a double whammy, right? First, you get the payroll data at 8:30, so you have to determine kind of the direction of the economy, what the Fed might do in reaction to that, and then potentially as early as 10 o'clock when opinions come out, we could go the other way or in the same direction depending on what the ruling. And it's possible that they don't rule. So we don't get the opinion tomorrow too. So, but I think the VIX is starting to move up for tomorrow. I think folks are expecting something here from the Supreme Court.
Yeah, and if nothing else, maybe people hoping that we're able to get a sense of where the trend is, right? I mean, whether we're talking about ES or NQ, we've been looking at bonds. Everything looks like it's kind of in a range and looking for some momentum to get them out. We've had momentum today, but are we going to get enough information tomorrow that gives people an opportunity to make a run at some of this range, whether it's up or down? I don't know. Does it feel like that?
Yeah, look, I mean, what I typically say is we get these kind of alpha unwind periods, and the last couple of days have been a bit of an alpha unwind, right? We've had these dispersion days. Then if you have that into a big macro event day like tomorrow, the next move is a highly correlated beta move, and it's either to the upside or to the downside. So I think we're due for a breakout here in a highly correlated way. I think this business of dispersion is probably hitting its apex now. 1 month implied correlations are making new lows. 3-month implied correlations are making lows. So I think we've kind of run that course, and I suspect we're going to start to see more correlated beta moves, which I think is probably better for futures traders and index traders. The market kind of will become more uniformly directional.
Yeah. By the way, Craig tweeted out some of that data that you were looking at. And again, because it's not the big government payroll headline, rather, it sometimes in all of the news gets lost. But that's not that debt delinquency is worrying. And it makes me think when we talk to Melody Wright, if you're all plugging in and you missed the open, we had Melody Wright on, who really watches housing really closely. She sounded like that sort of echoes what she was talking about. She was talking about a housing market that looked weak, like it might turn, housing prices, people under stress. That sort of seems like it's in line with the vibe she was giving off, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think what is lost often in the inflation story and the consumer purchasing power story are things that kind of only get reset once a year and they only go up. And those are property taxes and insurance. Right. And so, they're both kind of going up and they both become bigger parts of consumer wallet share. And so discretionary consumer wallet share is declining. And even though oil prices have been tame, and so you're not feeling it at the pump, you just got you're getting your insurance bill for 2026, for health insurance or for car insurance and certainly for homeowners insurance, and they're all going up double digits. And so the consumer wallet share is particularly strained. And I think that's showing up in those delinquency, figures. You also have the administration getting more aggressive on making people pay student loans, and then there's kind of forced foreclosures on folks who aren't paying FHA loans. So the administration is tightening the screws a little bit too on people who have become more delinquent in paying back money that is owed to the government. So on one hand they're trying to address affordability, but on the other hand they're also straining those who are most stretched. So
Yeah.
It's a tough dynamic.
It is. If you are in the market to buy a house or you are looking to sell your house, you aren't going to go check out that video from this morning and have a listen to what Melody said. We just scratched the surface, but she sees a turn in housing prices and she doesn't think it's going to be a smooth one. I thought that was really interesting. And I think I'm going to be looking for more of the kind of signs that she flagged for us this morning as to whether that happens, because that's a really big deal, not only for the purchasers or the sellers, but for the sort of macro environment. Just about a minute before we go, Craig, what are you going to look for into the close? What's interesting for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll have to see, is this dispersion going to kind of hold on into the end of the day, and so minis kind of close largely flat, and it's Russell up two or Russell up one and Nasdaq one, or does that more correlated move happen into the close? So does everything fall chasing the Nasdaq lower, or does the strength in small caps kind of bring up the Nasdaq? I think it'll be interesting to see the close here. I suspect we'll probably just kind of close in here. And then tomorrow is big, right? Tomorrow
Yeah.
is a big macro day, and it's a big options day. And then next week is kind of full January options expiry week, and you have a ton of single stock expiry for next Friday because leaps typically are struck for the January expiry. So big tech has a lot of open interest for next week. So there's a ton of gamma games going on under the hood for all these individual names. So next 7 or so trading days, I think are going to be very interesting.
All right, everyone just have to stay plugged in and tuned in here. We're gonna hand it over. Super fun to be with you guys this week. Good luck, everybody. You can find me on X or Substack, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Everybody take care. Good luck. Time to trade the close with XY and Salma.
Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Maggie.
Thanks, guys.
What's up, XY?
Not much. I really don't think anything is up. Doesn't look like it.
I mean, ES has I felt like today with ES has just been pulling teeth.
Well, with both they're just like divergent, right? And even right now, it's ES is in the middle of its IB, and NQ is towards the lows of its IB, and the market's just not making any choices, right? Either which way it's going, it's just like nope, go up, nope, and it's yeah, there's no nothing's going on, I guess, so to speak.
Kind of why I've been so quick today to just kind of take profit. As much as I would like to see some type of follow through, I am in shorts right now. I'd like to see new lows being made, but I've just honestly, anytime I see where I think we might bounce, I'll just get out of my position and then I'll re-enter. So I've been kind of in scalp mode today, which is not really my forte. Um, I love going for some bigger moves, but it's just not one of those days.
It's really not. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the rotations early in the morning were nice, but it has definitely dried up. Um, I think
I mean, yeah,
one
go
of my
ahead.
things is I don't the market needs to be making choices for it to be interesting, and it's not making any.
Hmm.
And every time it gets to a spot where it's like, hey, let's make a decision, it's like, no. And they've gone down, they've come back up, and they've tested down again, and they're like, nope, up, nope. It's there's like quite a bit of lack of participation right now. So it tells me for my own trading, it's I shouldn't even participate because I will likely cook myself.
Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of environment where a lot of people either tilt or they tend to overtrade, trying to chase. They get caught in the middle of this chop. So yeah, this is not the kind of price action where you want to size up or you want to do something like being, a hero. This is if you see green, take green. Right now I'm sized very light, 5 micros short on ES, entered literally before we got on live. Um, rather see, I want to see if we can make another leg down. NQ looks super interesting here. It's becoming super tight in this range. How many points is that? Hold on. Like the 70-point range. Every time we get somewhere around here on NQ, you see buyers step in, push us back up, and then sellers start to step in around 685. So I'd love to see us make another leg down. All signs are pointing to that, but it's just a matter of whether we get it or not.
Yeah, honestly, when I got to desk in the morning, I'm looking at wow, it's 234 range already. The IB is 234. Like this could be a day where they really make some high time from choices, extend price.
Yeah.
And after a few trades, I mean, I got my work done. I turned it all off, and coming back for the noon stream right now, well, noon for me at least, I'm pulling it up, and it's as if nothing happened since I turned off my charts. And that was like an instant message to me. It's like, well, don't expect anything. and instantly, you get PTSD. It floods back all those memories you had of trying to navigate these kinds of conditions, and it's just not working out. And that's pretty much where I am right now. For a chat, I did take trades in the morning. Only two. Where are they? So this moved down when so they were pretty much just bidding the spot until they couldn't pull a price up anymore, and they just fell through. So this is what 8:30, 8:40 my time, which is what 11, almost noon Eastern. Um, when they finally cracked the range, my only thing now is look, they've had trouble extending, and now they're getting that chance to extend. If I see any failure to extend, if I see willingness to buy where they did before, I'm just gonna get long. And got the long move up, covered imbalances along the way, got the target. I didn't really care to hold this any further than just around these swing highs because, well, the market hasn't given me any information that it wants to extend. It's just not trading above those prices. So that was my first long. And then I just took a short after when, hey, are we going to extend through this range or are we going to make a pullback? Because this whole move was crazy. It was a crazy move. Um, really drastic. So I was like, I expect a pullback right around this range. And so we scalped a short. This was the reason I got in that short was because this is a zone that I have, right? It's a level when price is above or below the spot, it's support or resistance. The only way they can continue is they have to build interest, and they stopped doing so. But not only did they stop doing so, you guys see this little star here. This is a delta flip. So selling actually started to flood in. My only thing left was, does this selling look like it's going to get continuation? And it did. Those are my only trades. And I was like, okay, well, is the market going to extend? Is it going to lock in the range? I don't know because it tested upside so many times. It tested downside. Pretty drastic test. Did not break IB. We fell right back into IB. All of these things relay the same message to me. And it's the market does not have enough participation at the edges to extend price. And the longer it continues to do that, the less likely it becomes to extend throughout the day because volume doesn't really increase through the day. It actually starts to decrease. So everyone sees the information. They're gonna, you know, probably think what I think. I mean, I think everyone's thinking the same thing. It's choppy. It's stuck in a range. It's this, it's that. So if you guys don't see me fire off any trades, it's because I am extremely uninterested in trying to navigate what the market is currently doing.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. And, we have non-farm payroll tomorrow. We have the Supreme Court decision tomorrow. So it also makes sense for participants to just sit sidelined and just wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is when we'll actually get some crazy big moves.
Yeah. What's a delta flip? It's just delta in, delta out. So in that case, it was strong buying. I mean, that move was strong. Strong buying all the way through. It starts to fizzle out, and then strong selling comes in. So literally delta flip. I don't always interact with just because delta flips. I need to see that if the market's if it's rallying really strong, selling coming in, sure, whatever. We don't know that they're worth a damn. They have to really sustain the effort, get some of that buying offsides first, and then I can probably speculate, okay, well, this probably has some legs because they actually just drowned out some of that buying for once during that whole move. So that's my thinking. Um, yeah, quite
Cat
simply put.
called you a high IQ trader.
Who?
Chat called you
Oh,
high IQ
yeah.
trader.
Yeah, I
You are
appreciate that.
though. You have
I
like
like to think so. Sometimes the market disagrees.
yeah, you have a great way of like explaining what it is you're looking at, and then you use all these like big words.
You get hit enough times with the baseball bat, you start to learn a few things. The market has
That's true.
done some heavy damage to me on the way here. That's for sure. It's my money and I need it now. Do you know what that is? Are
Yeah,
you
it's
old
from
enough to
that
know that?
commercial. Of course. I was there when this got clipped. I was on the stream.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember
My
that.
trading is very JG Wentworth. It's very scalpy, taking
Stick your
it.
head out the window. Listen, I'm young, but I'm not that young. I know some things.
Chat between between 20 and 60. Go. Yes, it is JG Wentworth. 45. Oh, damn.
Wait, what? What are we talking about?
Don't look at chat. Don't look at chat.
How old I am? That's crazy. That's crazy. And I think they're guessing for yourself. For you.
Honestly, with these ranges, it could be for anybody.
Guys,
We could
You
who
be
are
don't know
guessing the
me,
these?
gym right
son.
now.
That's a great clip. Yeah, I don't think that's for me. There's no way. Six,
There's no
seven,
way, right? I mean, one went above the limit at 67. That's kind of crazy.
six,
You know, I still
seven.
don't understand that 6-7 joke that everyone says. I
Yeah,
really
me
don't
neither.
understand it. I thought we were talking.
Guys, I turned
What's
25
up, Job?
soon.
In a past life, yes, they called me Livermore. Salma at least less than 100. Yeah,
Yeah, this is
you're
true.
probably right.
This is
Probably.
true. I'm coming up on a quarter century. That's scary. Very scary. Guys, I hear it's like downhill after 25.
I would say so. Actually, 25 is pretty pinpoint.
Someone said, "Yeah, you're cooked." Oh God. Yeah, now it's coming up.
Yeah, it's time for the downtrend.
This is peak.
Well, there's a trade-off, right? I think in the 20s, you got less money, but you've got more energy. And then when you hit the 30s, you've got more money to do the things you wanted to do in your 20s,
But then you have no
but now
energy.
way less energy to do so
Yeah.
and way less interest in doing so. I think about this often. These days, right? I am however old I am, anywhere from we'll say 25 to 85. And
Bro.
back then, I mean, there was just one memory where I was like, oh, I was inside, I'm playing games. This is high school, right after high school, so early college, playing games, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play a few rounds of this, and then I'm gonna head out to the house party. And I ended up leaving the house like at 10:30. And I think about that now, and I'm like, what kind of crazy person leaves their house at 10:30 p.m. to go to a party? You're out of your mind. So
Couldn't
I'm
be
like,
me.
what were my parents thinking? What kind of like unhinged behavior is this? It's 10:30 and you're barely getting the night started, right? But yeah, I think about that often. That's the 30s. You'll get here and 10:30 is insane. It's actually crazy work.
I hope I get there very slowly. As slow as possible, please. Youngsters. Nah, XY is an unk.
Some say I'm an unk. I think jury's still out. I think.
I think that the scale is starting to tip.
Unk territory.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 hours a day of sleep required. Yeah, I used to get more sleep until I started streaming. I look
Your
26.
first streams were on Ninja, or were you streaming before?
No, I never streamed. I used to I used to stream just my screen in OFL for about 2 years, maybe three, I don't remember honestly. Um, but never face camera. And at some point Leo asked, "Hey, you want to do NT Live with me? It's gonna be face camera though." I was like,
Throw
I'll
on
think
a
about it.
hat.
Few months, yeah, a few months down the line, I was like, all right, fuck it, we'll do it live. And well, I think we started in March, last March. So that was the first time ever like face cam, all that stuff. What gave me the idea to stream your screen? They quite literally did. They just asked if I wanted to do streams in there for the community. And I was like, do I have to show my face? Like, no. You could just share your screen. I was like, all right. we'll do that. So yeah, I mean, before NT Live, I was streaming my screen in OFL for all to see. But now it's
How big is OFL?
I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to check proprietary.
Who's they? Where were you trading?
Order Flow Labs. Order Flow Labs. I am still in there. I'm just not streaming there because well, I don't have time to do so anymore with NT Live. So now everyone can see. Yeah, so before NT Live, I've been live trading in there, but no face cam.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is my first ever
It's kind of crazy,
streaming.
right?
Yeah, I mean, the crazy part is I didn't even get like I kind of got thrown into it with the competition. Competition was like my
Mm.
first time ever streaming. I didn't even get like, I didn't get a stream in beforehand for like an hour. No, it was just like,
That's kind of how
here
we
we're
all.
on stream all day. It's the competition. You're up against, all these great traders. Go. And it was kind of like that.
Now, yeah, now they've got all these sound bites. We all just got thrown in too. I mean, only Nick, only Nick was, anyone with streaming experience, but the rest of us, no, just kind of winged it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I've done like voice chats and stuff in my server, but like
Face
never
cam.
really like face cam with like actually trading live. It was always like,
Mhm.
whatever, lessons or just going over something simple.
Yeah, I mean, time flies. It feels like it's been a while, but at the same time, not long at all. And it's almost a year now, 10 months in. So
Yeah,
time
it's
flies.
crazy.
Time flies. The community has grown. Chat has become a lot more
Chatty.
active. Active, I will say. There's a lot of inside jokes now. They like to shit on us. All in good fun. I think it's what makes it fun, honestly.
Come on, ES, do it.
You're short, right?
Yeah, dude. I
Doesn't
mean,
look
like
like
15
anyone else
minute
is
looks
doing it.
like a bear flag. We're just hanging on to this like midnight open, this one fib level that I have here. I think if we lose that, we can just start flushing.
And there's a lot of upside wicks on
Yeah.
NQ's 15 minute, but there are three downside wicks down here. This is insane. I
I
can't
mean,
believe we found
NQ just
this.
looks so dumpy. Just do it.
Just
I
do it.
mean, we're just do it, please. I mean, we're approaching power hour, so we can start to see some kind of movement soon.
You guys are watching Salma turn into Shia LaBeouf in real time right now. Just
Would
do it.
you just do it? Oh, the one GIF?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just do it.
Yeah. Salma, do you work a day job or is this your full time? This is my full time. This is what I do.
Uh, Mambo Cowboy, I appreciate that. That is quite a compliment. Dio, if you ask me, I'm not doing anything. If you ask Salma, she is short. So if
I'm in
you're looking for
shorts.
something,
Yeah.
you he wants to know, should I short this?
Who's asking? Where do you see that?
Dio killer. I'm
Oh,
actually
I gotta
shocked that he's
scroll.
not in a trade. He's slacking though. He's watching soccer. We're gonna call it soccer. He's watching soccer and drinking beer, so he's slacking. We've
Thank
caught
you
him
for
at a rare
pronouncing
time.
GIF properly, Salma. How do you say GIF, XY?
I just say GIF because everyone said it forever, but I have seen evidence of the guy who created it saying it is
GIF.
actually pronounced GIF.
GIF all day
Yeah.
long.
It has been confirmed by the creator himself. It is GIF.
GIF, GIF, GIF. Wait, we got some good questions. I need to scroll back up.
It's real pain watching the market right now. Oh yeah, it is.
Damn, chat is going crazy.
Do you guys make enough or always hustling?
Always hustling.
There it is.
Always.
Did I take any trades? Yeah, I took 2 trades earlier on.
Wait, what? The Salma's burner account like puppies. There's a burner account for me on YouTube?
No, a burner should be your own. So if you have a burner, you would know.
I mean I do, but like just so I don't mess up the algorithm on my like trading YouTube. But I don't use it for
Mm.
anything trading related. But yeah,
Yeah,
I do like puppies, if that's the question.
I don't have a burner because switching between accounts on anything is a pain in the ass.
Oh, dude, I do it every morning. So like at 8 a.m., I'll have to tune into the NinjaTrader stream, give it a thumbs up, and then I'll hop off. I do that every morning.
So that's how you know she's hustling.
Oh yeah,
Work's
yes.
never done for Salma.
Never.
Not in your 20s. You don't get to not work in your 20s.
Dude, I actually wish I would put in less screen time. I physically cannot.
You
Like,
you
I
physically
just
cannot
can't. I
pull
just can't.
yourself.
Guys, this where I'm at right now, this is where I'm at for at least like 10 to 12 hours out of my day every
Wow.
day. Yeah.
You
Grind
better
now,
like
hustle now.
get up and stand up and walk around. At some point, you're gonna get a blood clot.
Yeah,
Or it's
yeah,
just
I
old
try, I
people
try.
problems.
I try.
It's old people.
But
It's unk thoughts.
standing desk life? No, even if I had a standing desk, I don't even think I'd use it. Like, I really don't think so. What's your strat, Salma? It's a combination of things. I like to use the 9 EMA on trend days. Love the 9 EMA. I am a big fan of fibs. Like to draw my fibs on higher time frames or imbalance candles. And that's pretty much it alongside key levels. I think people sleep on key levels a lot.
I don't think anyone should be sleeping on key levels. That's the whole planning.
Dude, no, key levels. A lot of people sleep on key levels. I mean, people don't think like needing to know previous day high, previous day low, or like previous month. They don't think that those are like levels that we bounce off of or reject. Super important, guys.
Can you
Haters will
use
say it's
just
fake.
candles to show the market failing to go somewhere?
God.
Absolutely. Yeah. Candles are a visual of where price is going and where it's not. So, yeah, you can totally use candles to see because it's literally telling you like on any chart, there's going to be wicks and it's literally where price is going where it's not. So even if you don't use order flow or any of this stuff that I have, just candles, you can see quite literally where it's going, where it's not. And but the key is to have your own key levels, right? Without key levels, you can't really infer anything. You
Yeah.
need to know what decisions the market's making, where it had made a decision, where it's gone since, right? Where it came from, and where it might be going next. So all of those things require high time frame planning, which results in key levels, which will give you context. So I'm an order flow trader. I need it to have conviction to hit trades, but you can make plenty of money without it. You can just use candles. Million ways to do it. Um, it's just whatever inputs speak to you, right? So for me, if I only had candles, I would feel like I'm one eye blind, and I just wish I could see more. And it helps me to have conviction in my trades, to get trades in, to trust my plan or my thinking. Uh, Salma, are you on Discord? XY doesn't want to invite us in his Discord server.
It's okay because he doesn't want to invite me either. But yes, I am on Discord.
Well, it's
Oh, come
empty. I don't know what to
on,
tell you guys. It's
ES.
empty. And if I start opening it up, now I have to moderate or I have to figure out how to moderate or the key word is I have to, and I don't like that. So maybe one day I will be less lazy about it, but hey, look, it is what it is.
Dude, if you don't do it, they're gonna start doing fake XY
Make-
Discords.
It's gonna be titled like official XY Discord.
Join now. First 100 people for free.
Discord official. Are you using Heikenashie? Yeah, I am. I started a fake XY Discord printing money. Front running me.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't love the way that hourly candle on ES closed. How does it look on NQ? Yeah, this is signaling potential reversal back to the upside. I might honestly cut these shorts. I'll monitor it. Anything above previous day low, I'll cut.
Your ES on your short?
Yeah, yeah. Like it's funny because NQ all day was the one that was showing the weakness, right? But I just can't bring myself to trade NQ. I know I'm gonna get screwed. So I'd rather take my chances with ES and pull teeth rather than go to NQ and then, get wicked out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna do that.
Yep.
Hamilton Vesuvius. That's why I stopped wearing the XYZ shirt to the club. That exact reason. Yeah, I see I have mods are free. And there are some volunteer mods. Hey, maybe one day. Maybe. We'll
Anyone
see.
who says one day it's just a cop out. They're not gonna do it.
Yesterday you said today. If you just use candles to confirm a trade, would you wait for the bar to close?
I would.
Mm. I think so. Like as an only if I only had candles, yeah, I would probably wait for a bar to close. I think if I was trading like purely candles, I'd probably be on a 15-second chart. And if you can't wait for something to really occur on a 15-second chart, I mean, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah, I personally like to wait for candle close confirmation just because, like, for example, this 15-minute candle has 9 minutes left till it closes. 9 minutes is a long time. Anything can happen. Um, so yeah, definitely like to use those candle closes.
All right, well, this just in. XY would pull a couple hundred G's a month with the Discord. That's all I need to hear. I'm actually gonna
Couple
start right now.
hundred,
I'm
I
starting
would
right now.
I'd agree with
Give me
that.
1 second.
A hub mod.
Yeah, it's always like I honestly don't know if I would ever do one that doesn't have a paywall because oh my God, it would be lawless. What's to stop people from just going in there and saying what they want, doing what they want, causing a ruckus? Then you would be spending your energy on those people. And I'm not even getting paid for it. Forget it. Hell
Someone said, "Shut up and take my money."
no.
Bro, I'm dead.
On the flip side, the reason also why I haven't done it, even with a paywall, is because if there's a paywall, you do have to meet expectations, which means you have to provide enough value via time, and that's a time commitment. Then I'm like, well, maybe I just won't do anything then.
I will say a lot of people think that running a Discord is easy. It's not. It's really, really not. It's
Yeah, the more you think
part of the
about it, the more I'm
reason.
just like, maybe one day. And then I just kind of sit on that.
Yeah, it's part of the reason why I spend so much time at my desk.
Oh yeah, and then you start getting fake accounts.
Oh yeah. That's why I thought when somebody said, "Oh, like Salma's burner," I'm like, "Wait, someone made a fake YouTube page of me?" Because they're all over Twitter, they're all
Fake
over
YouTube
Discord.
or fake Twitter?
They're everywhere. YouTube, I mean, Twitter, Discord. So that's why I wouldn't put it past them if they did it on YouTube too. It would not surprise me.
Look, I'll moderate moderators for you, bro.
With one extra
Someone
E,
said kick
yeah.
them out without warning to make an example out of.
No, someone said they'll name it XYZ with one extra E. No one would ever notice.
It'll just go from one extra all the way through to like 10, 11, 12 extra, and you just
Haters will say it's fake. I don't like these clips. I don't like how I'm getting clipped.
nobody does.
Oh, I don't think I could get used to this.
It's part of it's showbiz, baby. Nobody likes it. My favorite candle's the hammer. I would say so, like a doji hammer candle. Yeah, they're great. Everyone should look at them.
Candlelight trading, if I'm not mistaken, PAX should be on tomorrow.
Yes.
He's on
Yes, he
every
is.
Friday for Capital Preservation Friday.
Actually, um, no.
He's not on?
Last week because he's traveling, so his internet
Oh,
is kind of like finicky. So it's actually Chris and I for the open.
oh, okay.
Great. Yeah, so I gotta get to bed right after the stream.
Bro, stop. What time would you have to wake up for tomorrow's stream?
It starts at 6 my time, so my alarm is like at
Oof.
4:40, 4:50.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forget you're West Coast.
Yeah.
But the upside is like market closes and you still have your entire day.
All right, Job, that ain't the one. Job knows what he's doing, guys. He knows what he's doing. He's lying to you. I grinded my ass off. Oh, I didn't even know that one existed. All right, well, we're just finding things out. We're finding it out together, chat. Also, I see I've been calling dibs on XY Discord moderator job for months. You guys have to know if it ever existed, it's unpaid.
All right, ES back on its BS.
Can always make a new one. Do I look at trend lines? I don't. And it's not to say that I don't think they're useful. I just don't think to map them out. I mean, now that you brought it up, there's like this, right? This is something. Check that out. And hey, look, anyone who had this is probably making money right now. I just don't think to like mark them because I mostly use volume profile. So yeah, I can't do like 2 million things at once, you know? Just one. Just 1 million things. But yeah, this is looking, hey, look, sweep the low, trend line break. If you didn't get the break, you got the retest, and now you're just like rich, something like that. Armenian muscle, you're an unk. How old are you, man? Chat will decide if you're an unk. They are the ultimate authority here. XI uses only uses order flow and moon phases, nothing else.
Yo, you love those moon phases.
Hey, look, if it works, it works, you know? I don't make the rules. The moon does.
They
I just
say if
got
other people believe it, then you should also believe it.
yeah, if it's a collective thought of the
Yeah.
market, then it would convey in the way the market moves. He just got long that exact trend line flip. Hey, see? Like I said, I don't use it. I don't think to market, but it's not that I don't think it works. I just have other inputs that I look at, and this is another example of it working. Yeah. I mean, anything with context is good. Maybe even moon cycles. Um, I think it's all about risk. You know how to manage your risk. You know how to cut your trade when it's clearly not in like working according to plan, and you'll do fine. Did you learn today? Just flip a coin, to be honest, heads, long tail, short. And you could make money doing that if you manage your risk properly, where one side pays you more than the other side takes from you. It could be that simple. It doesn't have to be super complicated.
Wait, XY, is this our first stream of the year together?
What is this? Today's the 8th. It's Thursday. Yeah. I,
Yeah, it's been
yeah,
a
it is.
while. I was
It
looking forward
is.
to this.
Yeah,
Just
so
don't tell
chat,
Leo.
you guys heard it first. I am Salma's favorite streaming partner.
I didn't say all that.
You don't have to. Chat heard it.
I didn't say all that.
No, you don't need to. Don't worry about it.
All right, you'll be my favorite if chat can like up the stream, because liking up the stream will dump ES for me. Wait until Leo hears this. Yeah, please, guys, don't tell him. Keep it hush hush. Keep it hush
Yeah,
hush.
like it up. You guys want to know the truth of why the market's doing this with price? It's because Nick's
Bro,
watching. I guarantee you, man.
You
I
know, we
seen
said that
today.
earlier.
Ooh.
Me and Leo were on, and it was like pure chop.
It's just the facts.
Leo goes, Nick must be watching the stream right now.
But Price is extending beyond 20 points, so I think he turned off the stream right now. So you guys might be okay to trade again.
I swear to God. Trade.
Wait, what is this monitors thing?
Dude,
He trying to
every time
convince you
me
to
and
buy
Leo are
monitors?
on, no, every time me and Leo are on, he just starts talking to the chat about monitors. Chat loves it. They all apparently know so much. He needs their
You guys, oh
advice.
yeah? You
And it
guys,
takes up like 30 minutes of our stream. I'm not
okay, no, I
complaining,
got
but
something. You guys know monitors, huh? Name every monitor.
yo,
You
name
guys a
every single
monitor?
monitor.
Name every monitor.
Yeah, you monitor enjoyers. All
You don't
right,
know
this
me, son.
closed.
That's so funny. Where the hell did that come from?
I'm out.
Ah, I see. I see. Eye monitors. Now we're talking. Hall monitor. Ooh, just Gary. What's up, Gary? Yeah, guys, Gary's like 152. So, yeah. Back in his day, hall monitors were a thing. What's up, Gary? Yeah, my bad. I told chat that you're 236 years old. Yeah, that one break we had from streaming, I mean, I can't say it wasn't nice, but
XY. I mean, think about me. We had that one week of break, and then I was supposed to be on stream like 3 times the following week.
oh,
And
you're
then I was out of
right.
commission, couldn't even get on. So for
One of them
me,
was like a 4-person stream, yeah.
bro, for me it was like I really felt like there was a break.
Well, the market makers, I mean, they made their choice. They said, "Look, she's done for the year. No more."
Yeah,
And
clearly.
it's just like that sometimes. What can you do?
Damn, I should have trusted that hourly candle close. Should have flipped long. But I think like Craig said, I think we just probably close like this. They pin us into the close.
It's looking like that. No one really wants to be initiative on at any of the edges. So
Yeah. I would
no
say though,
big boys.
today was a good day.
I had a good day in the morning. The trades were like painless for me, and that's as a scalper, that's what you want.
Yeah.
It's really not, I know it's weird to say, but it's really not how many points the trade goes. For a scalper, it's how painless it is. Just get it done. Like you're telling the market, just make the choice and just make it now. And in the morning, yeah, the rotations were pretty instant.
Yeah, this morning was definitely better.
I would have donated AOL minutes. You know about AOL minutes?
Dude, I still use my AOL account.
For what?
For what? What do you mean? It's my, oh, like for mail, my email.
Your email is what, like Salma at hotmail.com?
No, 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 no. I will never, ever, ever tell you guys my AOL username.
But it's
Ever.
at Hotmail.
No, it's at AOL, and then it's also
It's,
at
oh
AIM.
my goodness, it's actually at AOL.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's at AOL. Yeah, 100%. Wait, I was gonna show you guys.
Yeah, I was on AOL. We didn't have money for net zero. That was the premium stuff.
Dude, I don't even know if you guys can see this, but it literally says I have 189,000 emails that are
Friend.
on red.
Yeah, but what?
189,000 emails on red on AOL. It's like my
Might as
spam
well just
email
delete
now.
them at this point.
Bro, the
Yeah,
spammers got me.
I thought AOL was dead. Like, what was my
No,
AIM screen name? I can't tell you that.
yeah, I can't talk about it.
Actually, I could tell you guys. It was it's F and J because everyone calls me Jay in real life, and that was a screen name. It's F and J.
Sorry, I'm reading
Just the
all
letter.
these comments.
The letter J is the first letter in my first name, so
Guys, if it makes you feel any better, I don't even know his first name, so
Yeah.
I just know him as XY.
Even in Naples, some people are like, so what's your first name? I was like, that's proprietary, man. My government name is proprietary. I'm sorry.
Is it like a traditional
Paywall.
name or is it more so it's
It's paywall.
J what?
It's J
Stop.
Yeah, production just doxed me.
Bro.
There you go. Great.
No, but is it like a traditional name or is it like more of a common name?
No, it's super common. It's so common. I
Oh.
asked my parents, I don't even know if they're joking. When I was a kid, I asked my parents, why did you name me so and so? It's like everyone has my name. And they're like, honestly, we just came to America. We didn't know any English and we just saw it and gave it to you.
Okay, so it's either John, Joseph, Jared,
See,
Jack,
look, I threw you guys off the track. Cooper has it.
Jeff.
They call me Jay, but my name is Sebastian.
Bro.
Nice try, chat. It's definitely Tony. Ebenezer. Oh,
Wow, I got out of ES for no reason. This is not even worth it.
that's exactly what I told myself when I turned the charts on. I was like, ah. There
No,
are
it's not
actually
worth it.
aren't that many times that I'm extremely uninterested in interacting with the market. Today is one of those
Yeah.
days. I am very uninterested. I'm not even like tempted to take anything. I'm just watching chat try to guess my name.
My
Someone called
name's
you
Jeff.
Tyrone.
Tyrone.
Adonis.
That's close. It's Tyrese.
Bro, I'm
Muriel.
dead.
I'm getting a lot of name ideas here.
Oh, is it
Kevin.
Jerome? Powell?
Yeah, they saw the one where Jalen Rose gave up 81. Also, also, go Spurs, baby. Do you use diagonal delta or pullback delta? No. If it's what I'm thinking it is, no. And the answer is probably no because I just use delta as it is by price. That's it. Delta by price. I'll track delta by footprint. So say my ES footprint is 8 tick Renko, NQ is 5 minute, and each footprint bar, like I'll glance at that delta, but nothing further than that. Someone said, great content, Trader
Oh,
Ninja T.
Kevin. Is it Kevin? That's a
No, it's not
common name.
Kevin. It is very common, but it ain't Kevin.
Damn, guys. I guess we'll never know.
Maybe one day I'll lock it behind the Discord.
My name's Jeff.
Who's that a clip of?
Huh? You never
What?
seen that movie?
No. Nope.
Guys, I don't even think she's 20.
Wait. Now I gotta look it up. Oh, 22 Jump Street? Yes?
Maybe.
Channing Tatum,
We could
yeah.
have totally made anything up right now, chat. She would have believed it.
No, because I Googled it. Duh.
We had our chance. We could have just whoever was quick with their thinking could have just said anything. They could have just said Leo said it, and she'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Someone goes, "What did you just ask someone?" Damn, did I just sin? It's okay not to know stuff, guys.
It's Chester. His parents learned English watching Top Gun. Yeah, chat cracks me up, man. All right, well, ES found like huge buyers right here, 69.57. That price alone is over 2,000 positive delta.
Oh, there's someone who filled for 1800 lot at 56. I
Chester
see it.
Bennington, rest in peace. Yes, Lincoln Park is like my top three. I think they're in my top three all time in music.
I
Maybe five,
like I like
maybe
Lincoln
three.
Park for the gym.
The names are still flowing, huh? The tape is still going strong with the names.
Dude, they want to know. And
One
by
day
they, I
behind the
mean me.
paywall, behind the paywall. Gold just jumped. I did. Oh, hey, 3 bar reversal. Perfect display. Guys, we finally have a real example, like a true example. Check this out.
Oh, I
Bam.
want to see this.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's the
blow
best
this
setup.
up. I'm gonna blow this up, like so it's extremely clear. Bam.
Yep.
Reversal candle out the other way. 3 bar reversal right here.
It even works on the other side too for the
Mhm.
downside. You should screenshot that. That's literally the best setup for the
Anything.
reversals. Yeah. Yeah. It's my favorite.
All right, and that's that.
I
Thanks
can't
for
believe
pointing that out,
this.
by the way. Um, Whistleblower. Thank you. XY is Mike Shinoda. But when do you get long slash short? Traditionally, um, I think you long the close of this or when it breaches the other candle. So in this case, when it breaches the red candle, you get long. Traditionally, I use order flow for entries. So how I use this is more of like if I were interacting with it already, I would be in before this candle closes or right after somewhere. If there's like new microstructure for me to hop on with in order flow. But what I would also do is if it starts to close like a actual 3 bar reversal close, I'll add more to the trade if there's still like room to go. So that is something I do. And Q looks like it's possibly doing it too. Maybe. But yeah, I would use it as a signal to add. If I'm not in yet, I think it's too late for me. I wouldn't really. The risk would have to be wider than I'd like. XYZ is actually Juntao from Rush Hour. You know Juntao, Salma?
No.
Oh, she's Googling it right now.
Yeah, I am. Wait, maybe I do, but just not the name.
Genetic
I
jumper
did
ball.
watch I did watch Rush Hour, but oh, I see. I can see the resemblance. You guys have like almost like the same kind of hairstyle. What?
You just say you see resemblance between me and Juntao.
Yeah, yeah, but like the hair. Because
That's just like, yeah, you guys are Asian.
I
Totally.
remember
You guys
seeing
are
your
totally brothers. You guys are Asian.
Oh no.
stop, because when you say it like that, it sounds so bad.
Cancel her chat. Get her.
Chill chat. You guys know I have the best of intentions. Oh, brother. Dude, the hourly was telling us upside on ES. I just didn't believe. And I saw it too late.
The prior candle.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
3 bar reversal,
Yes,
basically.
it is.
That's really, this is really like the only kind of setups that I try to play.
The Jackie Chan of trading. I think I want to be like Jet Li over Jackie Chan. Or I'm the Juntao of trading.
You guys look alike too. All right, I'll stop.
Hey, you have it printed on your that indicator you got on the right.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So like I actually turned the hourly on afterwards, I think.
Donnie Yen? No, I'd still say Jet Li over Donnie Yen. That's like that's our time for the unks. We got Jet Li.
Dude, what a push.
Are we going to reject off VWAP? I don't honestly VWAP's dead to me. In this kind of environment where it just starts to flatten out and the range is like this and we've got a distribution like this. If it starts to offer, I don't consider it a VWAP thing. It's just a lack of interest that the profile has shown us for hours now. So that information would take precedence over VWAP. VWAP would be dead to me right now. Do
So
you
now
talk
I'm
about any
wondering,
trades? Yeah, I took 2 trades. Very simple in the morning. I'm gonna say Pacific time. around 8:40 Pacific when they finally broke out of the range on the downside and they couldn't find what they wanted to. Tape started to turn, just get long. Then I intended to be done, and then I saw a offer opportunity coming for a pullback. Took an offer, got the pullback, just turned my charts off. So really quick morning, actually. I think in totality it was 15, 16 minutes, maybe less, 15 minutes. In the trades, probably like 40 minutes total, but the market gifted me that and I took it. The Jet Li of NinjaTrader. There it is. The authority has spoken. For Dr. Steve, another reason was because of this. So I have this zone here, and you can see it on my execution chart. It's just this gray area. This is the reason I was willing to take this offer here for the pullback. Otherwise, I'm not touching this. This was a strong up move, but the delta did flip. So Jet Li does start with a jet. Hey, Gary, you're onto something. Gary's got like 334 years of wisdom.
This is crazy. This was not on my bingo card.
The market doing nothing? Or
No, well,
rallying?
like ES pushing, ES pushing. Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
now
it's just
looking
going
back
to
at
the
it,
other side of the range, so
yeah,
it's nothing too drastic.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, next 30 minutes, it could just push us right back down and we can just pin into the close. But
Yep.
I mean, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 30-minute candles where we just closed above the midnight open. It just wouldn't budge.
Mhm.
Sellers were not strong enough.
Running into massive gamma node. I know nothing about that.
Let me see where gamma is on SPX.
Future JD, you sent me a DM regarding what?
I see it. We're approaching 69.25 on SPX.
Oh, I see the DM.
Is Gamma in the room with us? Luke, yeah, I always trade metals, but like really lightly sized. Why does the midnight open even matter? Why? Who cares? Shap really hates the midnight open. Well, I mean, you can just see it. It worked in real time where we consolidated above and it used it as a support level.
I actually do have a London Open that I have. Why does it matter? I have no idea. All I know is that
Yeah,
it works.
yeah, me too. And I'm not like really
What is it about them that matters? Who knows?
I'm not really that big on ICT either, so
Oh
but
yeah,
I
they're a
I
lot like time zones and stuff. I just know that ever since I had it on my charts, it's provided a huge benefit for me. So London Open, my time, 12 a.m. Pacific is my level. I don't know. Kane told me there was like a fake London Open that's like 2 hours later. I was like, there's a fake London Open. When is it open? Is it open twice? I was like, what? My line, guys, my London Open is 3 a.m. Eastern, 12 a.m. Pacific.
Yep.
Anything further than that, I have no idea. I don't know why it matters so much. I don't know what it is about London's open inventory that does the things that it does. It just does. And if it does, XY does.
Yeah, I mean, Shap, you can just start looking to add it onto your chart just to see how it works. And if you find it useful, then keep doing it. If not, carry on. But you asked what else was down here. I had a fib level here from from high to low, basically. I drew fibs. and it coincided as like two points away from the midnight open. You can see it here on the 4 hour. Midnight open is 54, and then I had a fib level here at 52. And if we go on lower time frames on the 30-minute, you could see how well we held that fib level.
The J is for Jeremy Lin. I was surprised it took this long. It's still going.
Yeah.
So chat, anyone long? Dio, I hope you didn't short and just kept drinking beer and watching your soccer.
Wow, yeah, this is a
Long
really
and
good push for the
paid.
Bulls.
Hey,
Oh, holy gold.
Crayon, you better pipe down. Crayon, you doing too much. You can't. Don't dox me now.
Dude, silver just ripped. Wow. Same thing here on silver. I had a zero point 0.5 level. This is off the daily. If you just drew it from high to low on the daily, you would have that same exact level. We dumped overnight, tried to break above it, failed, dropped even more, and then now we're almost like V-shape reversal back up.
Oh, look at gold.
Yep, it's pushing. I could see silver pushing to 77.57. I don't have any levels here or like any upside resistance before then. But yeah, this is a good push for the bulls. If we can close on ES, I said this in the earlier stream. If we close above 69.70 on the daily, that is really good. I can see us rallying into tomorrow. The only thing that I would be skeptical about is just, non-farm data, and then we have the Supreme Court decision. But 69.70 would be a really good spot for bulls to close above.
Chat's still trying to guess my name. One guy, Luke just Googled the most Vietnamese name that he can possibly Google and threw it out there.
It's Jonathan Kai Ming Tran. Dude, that is a mouthful.
Justin Park? No, that's Korean. That ain't it. John Jacob Jeremiah Schmidt. Now that's close. You're getting warm. You're getting warm.
Another kid named Luca asked, do you mark opening and close of previous week and month or high and low? Yeah, so I have an indicator for that does it for me, so I don't have to worry about doing it manually. Super important to have these key levels marked out on your chart. If you guys want, the one I use on TradingView is called Spaceman BTC key level. You can look it up and you can get it for free.
It's called what now?
Spaceman BTC.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah, just I actually got it off. I don't know if you know Rips, but I got it off him. I asked him what he uses.
Mm.
It's honestly it's good to just have these as reference points. And
They
then it looks
friggin'
like,
changed my
oh, your
title
name?
card.
Dad. Wait, what is it? Hold on, I need to full screen this. The
When
Jet
did
Li
they
of
do this,
NT.
guys? When did they do this? I didn't even notice. Was it when they said it's official?
Bro, I'm dead. Mike, I'm happy you went long. It was a good long. I just didn't believe, unfortunately.
No faith, huh?
No faith. My bias was to the downside. This is why having a bias is no bueno. It's not good. Yeah, chat won't stop guessing your name.
Yeah, when I was in Vegas, I was like, I'm not telling anybody I'm in Vegas. Not until I'm leaving. I was like, what if someone tries to run into me?
Luke, I don't have a middle name, so there's nothing to guess.
Yeah,
Just
Gary's close.
I'm
Gary's
just
close.
Salma.
I mean, Gary's known me since I was like 1 month old, right? Gary's like 400 years old. To give you middle name. Oh yeah, you guys are done. You guys are done with the first and last names, middle name time.
What origin is the name Salma? Honestly, I don't even know.
What you're gonna ask your parents? They're gonna be like, well, I don't know. We just came to America. We put a few letters together, and that's your name.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the link for that indicator. How do I do this? I'll get you guys the link and I'll put it in the chat for anyone who uses TradingView and wants it. Okay, there you go. Are you Middle Eastern? Yes, I am. Yeah, Muke, Salma Hayek, the actress. That's how I used to like introduce myself to people because apparently saying Salma is just so foreign. But if I'm like, oh, Salma, like Salma
They're like,
Hayek,
oh, why
then
didn't
they're
you
all
just
like,
say
oh, I'll never
that?
forget that. Yeah, I'm like, really? The freaking five-letter like name. It's it's not that hard. Luca, I don't know if you missed like the previous stream that I did with Leo, but we spoke about how like the midpoint is a really good reference point as well. So like the week's midpoint, previous week midpoint, it's good to have that on. The indicator I shared allows you to do that as well. You guys can mess with the settings, pick the time frames that you want. You don't need to do everything because then it'll be like too much, but you can do like 4 hour daily, Monday range, weekly, monthly, whatever. Up to you guys what you want to do. And
Someone
then
asked,
that's
what's
it.
what's a two-bar continuation? Let me find an example. I'll delete this old zone. Two-bar continuation would be something like
Muck, not mook. Okay, my bad. My bad.
like this right here. It didn't continue for much, and there are nuances. So you get a big bullish bar, and then it retraces and it closes towards the highs of that bar, prone to continuation. The thing is, this bar retraced pretty heavily. Um, you want a good example? It's something like this developing, right? You got a really strong bar out, pushing out of the range, and it tests around like to the halfway point of the bar, and it starts to wick off, and its price is just moving over here towards the highs. Generally, I'm gonna be in the long if I want to get the long, and then as it's doing this, it's telling me, hey, I can add on to this long because we're likely gonna get continuation, which means trading through the range of that prior bar. So that's another example, something like this, right? You can't break the prior range if you close towards the high. This is a pretty weak example, but I mean, I hope you guys are starting to get the idea. Yeah. Or like this, something like this. Almost an outside bar, might be an outside bar, who knows? But closes, it retests, and it starts to go back towards that upper range. So it's the information, the reason it's not just a bar printed this way and then printed that way. The information is that it printed bullish or bearish. Let's say bullish in this example. It printed bullish. It retested that range and found that price cannot sustain within that range and it wants to go higher. So that's my idea of seeing it. That's the visual. That's the information it's giving me. And obviously everything else is order flow, right? And if I'm already in the trade, it's because of order flow. And if it's setting up as a two-bar pattern like that, it's telling me, all right, I do have room to put more if I want because the trade idea has more room to go. So I hope that clears it up. It's in my playbook. I have numerous examples, graphics, annotations in the playbook. Just go to my Twitter, click on the link. I made a link tree. hmm I
Oh
did.
wow.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's the
I made a link
Furu
tree.
starter kit.
I know.
Wait, let me stop because I have one too.
Yeah, so
Oh God.
just my playbook is on my Twitter. Just go to my Twitter and 3 bar, 2 bar. It's all in there.
Uru spotted.
Do we know what kind of car XY drives? Ford Pinto. Nobody Google it.
I'm literally Googling it as
I
we
knew
speak.
it. Yep. She's
No,
too
you
young to
don't.
know about the
Really?
Ford Pinto. She's too young to know about that.
Do you actually drive this? Because
Yeah.
if, all right,
Yeah. I
cool. You
even
could
chopped the
just,
top off. I got a saw and I ripped the roof off, so it's convertible.
I can't take you serious.
What do you mean? Chat,
I
tell her.
just,
Chat's seen it.
between you and Leo, I never know when I'm being like trolled or when you guys are actually being serious.
Chat has seen it. That's my daily car though. My weekend car is the Geo Metro. Also, chop the top off of that.
We call that a hoopty. Chop, chop, chop.
A Daewoo.
Why? Why?
There you go. So chat's done trying to guess my name. They're trying to tell you what car I drive now.
Okay, I really like the way the 15-minute is looking on ES. I'm gonna go ahead and try a short here again. Let's
Yes, and
see.
15 just did a doji down bar.
Yep. Yep, 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 yep.
That's what you're doing.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
you would be correct. My Ford Pinto is a 10-second car. I get groceries really fast in it, a quarter mile at a time.
let's see if we get anything interesting here.
Well, if you guys want Salma's trade to work, please hit the likes.
Yeah, please.
She's putting it on the line. If
I
you
mean,
don't
not
hit the
really. I
likes, you
only have
hate
five
puppies.
micros on.
It's true. If you don't hit the likes, you hate puppies.
I look away for 2 seconds. Chat goes crazy with this car stuff.
You never know what you're gonna get with chat. And that's the beauty. That's the magic.
This is what I'm talking about, though. This is like they rile Leo up with this monitor talk. It's
Chat knows
it's
how to push the
exactly like
buttons
this.
too. The chat is like AI. It's fast learning and it instantly implements.
Let's talk about Leo's monitors now. Did you know he has an OLED? I think he does.
Man, dude, is your dad's buddy still alive? A 308 and a Pinto? We are collective brain trust. Yeah. They're a hive mind.
Somebody watch Stranger Things.
No, the hive mind is much it predates Stranger Things by many, many decades. My first time hearing about a hive mind, who here has played StarCraft? The Zerg campaign.
Any info on market on close? It didn't come out yet. 2 more minutes.
What are my expectations for NQ tomorrow after it's consolidated? So this is interesting. My approach, my approach and my process to futures trading is this. I don't, how do I say this without giving the wrong idea? I'll just say it candidly. I actually don't care what the market is doing or going to do when I'm done trading because by the time I get back onto the charts, I will have that answer. So in short, my thinking is I don't get paid to guess or know what the market's going to do when I'm not engaged in the markets. Then if I'm not going to be paid to do so, it matters not. What matters is what the market has done and what information I can see from that when I get back to planning for my trading day. So speculating all of that, it doesn't pay me. It does nothing for me.
I
I will let
agree.
the market make its choice, and then I will see what happened, who's where, what's what, where are we going, from where, and then we start to trade. So that's why I have these daily profiles. All of that information that everyone is going to speculate, I will allow everyone to speculate. I'm going to let the market speculate. And when it's time for me to do my work, I have all the answers right here. It's all right here. So that's my candid way of saying it. I don't want to say that macro analysis is not worthwhile. To me, in my process, it doesn't pay me. It doesn't do anything for me. I am a
Attention
scalper. I'm a
traders,
very low time frame
it's
trader.
algo time.
So as someone who's a low time frame trader, it's not going to benefit me to know what's going to happen in the next 4 hours, right? In the next 4 days, such and such.
Yeah, there's
So
just no
that's
point in trying to guess because that's essentially what you'd be doing, right? Like you'd
yeah.
just
If
be
you're a longer time
guessing.
frame trader, maybe swing trader, like you hold your trades for hours, or you want to frame something for planning, sure. But I am a volume analysis person more so than like macro, and I'm gonna look at that and see information in that lens, and that gives me everything because news can come out, and for a long time people would complain like, oh my goodness, I hate it, bad news is bullish, good news is bearish, whatever. For me, it's like the news is the news. How the market reacts is how it reacts. I'm going to let it do it, and volume and order flow will tell me the answer to what the market thinks. I'm not going to get the news, assume that the market's going to think a certain way about it when I can just let the market show me what it thinks about it. So very matter of factly, that's my approach.
It's a good approach.
Yeah, it works for me. Um, maybe not for everybody, but I am a pretty low time frame trader, so gold 4,500. Let's see. Oh yeah,
Oh, it's a horrible copy and paste that I just did. Hold on.
gold's current hourly candle is like twice the size of that red candle before the 3 bar reversal. It's pretty bullish, I would say. Did I ever back tested? Yeah, I back tested a lot. I think everyone should. Um, but especially when you're trading order flow, it's very important to forward test. Not only to forward test, but to go replay. So you can't really you can't back test order flow too much because it's happening in real time at the time. So you have to get into replay mode and see how it develops in real at the time what was real time. It's not the same as like candle closes and stuff. That stuff you can back test all day and it's effective. With the order flow, you can't really back test that. Do you guys draw your account down at the end of every year back? Yeah, absolutely. End of every month. Spurs spanking the Lakers? Absolutely. Love to see it as I wear my LA hat. Love to see it. Just like old times.
Wow, they're really gonna do this to me.
I think so. Back into the overnight range and Q.
All right, I'm out. I'm not even gonna wait till it hits my stop. All right, guys, we tried.
Oh, someone got banned. Uh-oh.
Yeah, because they keep saying silly stuff.
They've been saying some dirt in chat, huh?
And you are out of here.
They say get him. Oh, was he annoying, chat? The hive mind has rejected him, it seems.
Cooper.
Nice chat GPT story there, Luke. Robert, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit the like on the way out.
Robert's going to get a prenup.
Yeah, Cooper says mod game strong. Yeah, I didn't even see anything. So they're definitely quick. He must have said some like real foul stuff. Hey, there's another CK611. Niners or Eagles? Come on, man. It's definitely the birds. The way I see it is it's the Niners and Kevin Patullo versus the Eagles. So, hey, we'll see what we get. When your own offensive coordinator is playing against you, it can get pretty tough.
Now you're going to get the chat talking about football.
Yeah, my bad, guys. She prefers to talk about monitors, so
You caught
you
me.
know what to do.
OLEDs all day. Yeah, whistleblower, this is some sleepy action here.
Chapcat, you saw Wemby in a bar in Wyoming when he got hurt. I mean, he's gotten hurt a few times, so which one are we talking here? Oh, your friend did. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Oh, Frank, we can definitely talk about golf.
Zolino, thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah, thank
Honestly,
you.
yeah, chat, we appreciate you guys making it interesting because, well, when the market's doing nothing, you just you gotta bullshit, you know? Thanks for doing that with us.
Oh, and now I'm at a point where I'm starting to see like who's always tuning in, who's always commenting. So
Oh,
like
you keeping receipts now?
not receipts, but like
She's keep
when you see
guys,
the
you heard it
same
here.
name,
She's keeping receipts, guys. You heard it.
when you see the same name all the time, all the time, all the time, it's like you start to remember. She's making a list.
Is she Santa Claus?
Oh God. Fractal, I've never played there, no. And I've never played disc golf. I heard it was fun though.
Yeah, I'm actually not
Bro,
that pale. I think it's just how it is.
meta just came for you. I personally would
Uh,
not take that.
for anyone that's worried, I am actually not this pale. There's some blood flowing. If I were really this pale, I wouldn't be here much longer.
Party and bullshit and party and bullshit. Yup.
Language.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's a family show.
Language.
Sorry.
Chat, cover your ears.
Are
Earmuffs.
you a golfer, Salma? Yes, I am. Well, I mean, I don't know if I would consider myself like a golfer because I haven't played in so long, but
Gary, stop lying. You're not 132. You're 532.
my ears. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I was just reading a comment. That's
Look at
it.
that. You've riled them up. Now they're traumatized. They might not come back to the stream.
Oh no, they'll be back. I know they'll be back. But yeah, I used to play golf in my past life. Haven't played in quite a while.
Clicking unlike.
Clicking on like, swoosh, are you trying to get me in trouble? Come on. I'm a righty. Righty. Yeah, Shap, you remember. I was the captain of the high school golf team. This is true.
Yeah. Jess says the chat is like MOC. It's slow, then it just picked up. Yeah, if you
Yo,
want to get
Shap
the
knows
chat,
too much.
if you want to get chat tape flying, you just start saying some curse words. how you increase the volatility in chat, the pace of the tape, the chat on close. Yeah.
Wow, this is the most anticlimactic like day in a very long time.
I mean, the writing was kind of on the wall there. Just
This is true.
every time they would get to an extreme part of the auction, they're just like, yeah, no. You're gonna do it? You're gonna do it? No? Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. We blame Nick. Somehow it's always Nick's fault.
I think Nick could be the algo that they talk about on the internet.
Yo, poor Nick, always catching strays. There it
That's
is.
the bell. Well, I hope we have enough likes. I don't know where we're at, but guys, you
We
gotta hit
don't.
the likes.
We don't even have half the likes.
That's insane.
Guys,
That's why we're
60
stuck in
more.
the range.
60 more likes, please. And thank
Yeah,
you.
that's insane work. But well, that's the bell. We're gonna close out. I'm gonna close out apparently. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for bullshitting with us while it's slow
And partying.
and partying.
And
Uh,
partying.
as usual, tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern, pre-market prep, and then live training with me and Chris. Pax, I don't think he's gonna be here because he is on vacation, living his best, and the internet is like pretty intermittent. What happened? Did I miss something? Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
be here.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, Pax
Well,
will be here, guys.
we just found out Pax is gonna be here. So am I still on 6 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern production?
XY just doesn't want to.
I gotta know.
Dead.
9 Eastern, got it. Okay. So yeah, we're all on. That'll be tomorrow. So see you guys then. Please hit the like. If not today, then please hit it tomorrow. And before we log off, always, like Jim says, be safe out there, be good to each other, and drink lots of gin. We will see you guys later.
See you guys tomorrow.